And we back. Thank you very much for joining us for yet another exciting edition of the FrontRow podcast, making Ugandan films famous. My name is Andrew Kagwa Maiga, the Shadow Katikiro. And we're here to talk everything film, what's going on in the film industry, what people are watching, and to recommend which films they should be going out and seeing. I mean, there are Ugandans that are making good films and they're availing them. But before we get any further, I'm not alone here. I'm joined by the usual suspect.
Kasule Douglas Benaramadage Kajans Eke Salongo. And yes, like Kagwa said, we're making UG films famous. And that's a mission. It's a ministry.
Yeah, it's a ministry. It is a ministry.
Ministry omanya.
People might think.
And all those sorts of things. This is where we are.
Yeah.
This is where we are, and we are committed to serve and deliver.
Yes.
You've talked about watching. What's the latest Ugandan film you have watched?
The latest Ugandan film
your watch list.
The latest I've watched. Do documentary films count?
Yes, they do. They do.
Then that's Ntare's film, which has flown off head right now.
Yes, yeah. Memories of Love Returned.
Yes. It's the last one I've watched.
Yes. Yeah. I think definitely. I love the fact that, you see, when stories of people closer to us are turned into such medium, it's a good thing. You understand?
Yeah.
People are working.
Yes.
Basing on the fact that the regional film competitions came back.
Yes.
And lots of talent are out there. I've seen some of these shots. Yes.
Where did you find them?
I've reviewed things. Having positioned myself in such a way that somehow, when things are crossing paths, I somehow bump into things. I watch some of these things, and I think there is a lot coming in, especially in the short short films. People are doing lots of things.
As an insider, I usually get a chance to also see, like when I say insider, I mean insider of the film industry. That doesn't mean like inside at UCC or at insider generally. People give me things.
In addition, you're probably PR. So definitely you'll be an insider of different things.
Yeah, so as an insider, I usually get a chance to see films before they come out.
Yes.
At times I even get scripts before.
And we all know why you get them before.
Yeah,
because omuntu abeera agala kucorruptinga to put them on your side, put themselves on your side to make you believe you're part of the team by giving your reviews before they make, so that when the thing is out, talk about.
No, at times you give people your review and you're like change here, and then they go and shoot and they don't change anything. So
these days you're no longer as tough as you used to be.
Nange abantu bateekako maanyi mangi. Oyinza obbanga gw'olina nga kyobaagaliza gwakibaagaliza bosi kyebaagala
waggwamu. Sayidizayo bagamba kagwa
n'ogamba naye nfiira
ku ssente za 5 billion.
Chali wange nange simu yange tanagikwata.
But Kagwa, definitely we are here because why we say some of these things is because many times people are looking for Ugandan films, or generally films, and they don't know where to find them.
Truth is, it is very hard. Not just Ugandan films. It's very hard to find African films.
Oh, yeah.
That's Kenyan films, Tanzanian films. Nigerian films have become easier because of streaming YouTube platforms and then YouTube. But Ugandan films, because even when you see, Ugandan films are hard to find even when they're on YouTube. Like you might find that there are very many people that have never watched Rain, and Dear Train is on YouTube. There are many people that have probably not watched Balabala Sese, but Balabala Sese is on YouTube. Do you know it's on YouTube?
I didn't know. This is new news.
Now that's what I'm telling you. Like,
Yes.
even when they're on YouTube, they're still hard to find because people do not actually know that they're on YouTube, which is not the case when it comes to Nigerian. Like, for Nigerian films, you will know.
But people know about Aromatic and their stuff being on YouTube.
Because Aromatic is aggressive. Aromatic does actual marketing.
I think that's where the
Aromatic cuts out episodes and they continue it on stage,
yes,
which they take around. Like, Aromatic puts in a lot of work,
yes,
that a typical Ugandan filmmaker doesn't put in.
Okay, this episode is general about streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Because with streaming platforms, people have phones, people have tablets, people have laptops. Smart TVs are now like salt in every household.
Yes.
You will find them easily. Internet has become gotten closer.
Yeah.
I'm not really going to say affordable, but I'm thinking it's faster.
It's affordable. When you think about the amount of money we spend on internet, if you're to buy 5K, 5K every day, 5K every day, that's like 25K in a week. No, in 5 days. That's not in a week. Because in a week that you'll be talking about 30 something. So most at the moment you can afford fiber of 70K or 67K.
No matter how slow or fast it was.
Yeah, which is like a fraction of what you would have spent if you're buying 5K. And mind you, 5K can get done before you finish a movie. Yeah, before you finish a movie.
Yes.
So that's why I can say data is affordable.
It's cheaper than it used to be.
Than it used to be.
The fact that fiber now is in almost every nearby.
Yes.
Someone can have a router and then now get a neighbor and things like that.
Yeah.
So we need to talk, whether we want it or not. It means people are watching more stuff online than probably even live TV.
Yes.
Not so?
The thing is, are people watching? Okay, people are definitely watching
whatever
something
they're
online.
Watching.
Yeah, they are watching something online. I mean, that's the reason we have content creators in Uganda who call themselves bloggers, and they don't really know blogging is writing. But anyway.
Kagwa.
Yeah.
Abachalibo. Most of those guys you hang with.
Yes.
Look in the camera.
No, I was just saying that blogging is actually about writing. So people like us who use our minds to write and are really, really good at it. I'm saying blogging is about writing. When you get angry at the camera because someone didn't invite you at their party, you're just talking to the camera. You're not a blogger. Yeah. Like we need to get some of these things straight.
Rather you are?
Yeah, you're an angry person.
Vlogging?
No. Even vloggers write. They follow a script. They vlog but everything that ends with ogging.
But the accessibility and availability of these platforms has made everyone a know-it-all.
Yeah.
You have seen people criticize people who have studied things.
Yes.
Just because someone has read one article from AI.
Yes.
And they make sure you feel.
And that article is inaccurate.
Yes.
Yeah.
You understand? Because everyone they go to all these platforms that don't censor their information.
Yeah.
They have no one reading through and proofreading them.
Yeah.
And people pick that knowledge and they criticize people who studied things for 5 years.
Definitely.
So I know, I feel what you feel.
No, but anyway.
I feel like whatever they choose, they have made us believe they are what they are. In either way. So I'm thinking people are watching.
Yes, people are watching a lot of things.
That's why things like TikTok are growing so much. The other day, our neighbors in the Southwest got an opportunity to monetize TikTok content creation.
I'm trying to understand if that's Southwest.
Yes. Southwest of Uganda.
Okay. Yeah, I think
bali
it's so.
wansawa mu kasonda
Wansawa, yeah.
Bali awo wansawa.
Tochogera nnyo bw'otyo nyinza okubeerayo ku Tuesday.
That's good. You are moving, you're traveling the world.
Nyinza okubeerayo ku Tuesday
No, but the thing is, what you're saying...
namazo bagamba bali mu kasenga awo.
Bali awo, yes, mu nsonda yaffe awo bali. Just like naffe tuli mu nsonda ya some people. Kitegeera. But what I'm saying is, Rwanda were able to say,
they are
monetize TikTok directly, let them earn. You understand? Here, we still have even challenges with Facebook. Here, people are earning.
Here, we don't have Facebook.
Yes.
It was kind of blocked.
Not kind of.
Oh, it was blocked.
It's actually illegal.
Yeah.
Do you own Facebook?
What is Facebook?
Exactly. So these things we don't know. You understand?
Yeah.
X, if you want to monetize X, you can't do it in Uganda.
Yes.
You have to go through someone who is somewhere for you to earn. Which means, yes, there's content creation, there's content online, people watching, but some of it cannot probably bring cash and things like that. And of course, this week, a while ago, I think, some news came through, but before we talk about that news, maybe we want to talk about some of the streaming platforms that Uganda has. The local ones. The local ones.
Yes. You see, when we ended the year 2025,
yes,
I wrote a story for my editor about 2025 was the year Ugandans decided to invest in streaming. Like, I do not know if people are watching, but at least I know people decided to invest in those platforms.
Because streaming is the future.
Yeah, because I think I was talking to some producer and he told me, like, I'm working on a streaming platform.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, that's cool.
Okay.
After I was done with that one, another one now called me to tell me I'm testing a streaming platform. And I tested it with them. After we were done with that, I think you and I received a call now from someone else who also told us, like, we're testing a streaming platform, which we tested. And then I think there was another one which was cutting across East Africa. And then...
which I think we also tested.
Yeah, we also tested that one.
Yes.
Then we went into that workshop, I think at... what's the name of that place where UCC usually has like their meetings during the festival?
UICT?
Yeah, UICT.
In Nakawa, yes.
But was it UICT or it was somewhere else? Where now we had a lot of streaming platforms pitching to us.
No, I didn't attend that.
Oh, you didn't attend that? Didn't. Yeah, so there was that thing where we went and we had different streaming platforms. That's the time I was like, this is now a bubble. Because at that time, I noticed that some of the ones that I had tested were not even there, but now there were others I had no idea existed.
Mushrooming.
And they were all pitching to filmmakers like, if you come and work with me, this is it, this is what you're getting, this is what you're getting. And then I think the pitch of the day was, unfortunately, by the way, Showmax was there. As part of multi-choice. But I think the pitch of the day was Play It Loud. Like, Play It Loud had a very good pitch, and I wasn't sold because of one reason. I'm usually afraid if it's too good.
It is too good to be true.
Yeah. And okay, I'm usually afraid mainly because I'm one of the old schoolers who have failed to see how streaming works. And I'm not saying just in Uganda, but worldwide.
Yeah.
I fail to see how streaming works. I fail to see how I pay 20,000 shillings, but then I get to consume things I would have spent 800K on. Like, for me, that doesn't make business sense. You get?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, if I'm to watch about 20 films from Acacia, I will have to pay for each at about 25K. If you tell me that I'm going to pay 20K and watch 20 of those films, and I add on documentary films, and I add on reality shows, like, for me, it does not make business sense. So for me, I do not have a problem if it's Netflix.
Yeah?
I have a problem if it's a Ugandan one, because then I'm struggling to see how they are making money and how the filmmaker is making money.
I feel you.
Because for Netflix, I know they probably have their loads of money from somewhere. They are banking on having very large number of subscribers from across the world. So me watching it for free doesn't hurt them. Like, they just want my logins, they just want my data. They will find a way of monetizing data, making sure it makes sense in some way or another. They will keep pushing me their things.
Yes.
Like, they will find a way of using my data to their benefit. When it comes to a Ugandan company, I'm thinking, okay, I pay 20,000 and I have to watch all these Ugandan films. How are the actual Ugandans getting paid? Like, because if you say per view, like, is that people getting paid like 2 shillings? Like, 2 shillings can't even buy airtime. So for me, like, when they talked, it sounded too good, but I'm that skeptical. Is like, so how are people making money at the end of it?
Yes.
Like, okay, you're going to pay them, you're going to you're going to license, but at the end of all this, how am I sure that you're not closing after 1 year? Like, you give us a good time, because I mean, when you think about it, Power Magic came and gave us a good time. Like, it was a blast. It was a blast. Like people we used to know started telling us, like, now I work and I want to be paid hourly. So because you see this cinematography thing, we think a lot. So I want to be paid hourly.
But continue.
Yeah, so they gave us that good time when money was coming in.
Yes.
They were buying shows, they were commissioning shows, the money was there, but we cannot say the same right now. So for me, even when I see most of the streaming platforms come up and they're promising a lot of things, I'm asking myself, how long is this going to last?
Yes.
How is it sustainable?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think generally for those who are viewing and watching this, we're talking about homemade and homegrown apps or website, generally sites where people were trying so much to see that they avail an opportunity for people to access local content. Some of the examples include Gandaflix.
Yeah, Gandaflix.
Gandaflix came, and definitely hope is there. We believe definitely if things go right and everything, all the pieces are put in the right places, there's going to be lots of opportunity.
Yeah.
I know the film Matt Bish made recently.
It's on Gandaflix.
It's on Gandaflix exclusively, which means whoever wants to watch it, you can go and watch it. I know all his content is on Gandaflix, so he started with himself.
And I think that's one of the reasons that when you go to Gandaflix, there is some sort of variety. Like, there is kind of a lot of content.
Yes.
It's only his, but because you see, people that started platforms and they had not made a lot of films were in that situation where, like, they have their one film they've produced, and then they have some short films they did, which some of them were bad, but that's all they have. No, I'm saying, like, they have little content, and then because because Matt Bish has been around this long, like, he has a collection of work to start with. Like, I even rewatched Battle of Swords.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I think generally Gandaflix, it's just about time for it to do whatever I know he tried to call so many producers to have work go on there. I don't know how far that is. I know it's still going on.
To tell you the truth, I think it's going to be so hard to convince them to bring their work because every one of them wants to start an own platform.
That's the problem. and these days the message has been collaborate more than you compete.
Yes.
But it looks like we are failing at it. But we hope and believe it will work out. I know Stream East.
Yes.
Stream East. Now, this was an East African
that
thing.
one was ambitious. Oh, I think that one has one of the biggest catalogs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it goes from many different countries.
I watched a film from Rwanda. Yeah. They were kind of speaking wooden English. Oh, yes.
You have trip. Atawa kambwe was a chicken. Don't think they are what you think.
Yeah,
they're not food. But I do understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
They have tried to embrace the international language.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's still avoiding them, but they are doing their best.
Yeah.
I've seen films from Tanzania. I've seen films from Kenya. Zambia,
yes,
Malawi. I think I know they were going Sudan.
I think I genuinely like the strategy of Stream East, trying to branch out. The only crisis I have is it is so hard to look forward to a film on Stream East, as in, I do not know where they left all the good filmmakers from this country, because we know very many good filmmakers from these countries where he has films from. And you're like, okay, like you just went and everyone was going here, and you're like, no, this is the direction you're going. So
I think we have to really cool. Obanga Zimba. I don't know where you.
But he has quite an expansive catalog from many countries. It's just that when I hear, like, say, Zambia, for instance, or Zimbabwe, I'm expecting to find, like, the Cookout or the Cook-Off. One of their best films.
I think at the end of that day, we have seen, I know guys like Hire.
Okay, let me tell you. The reason why most streaming platforms from Africa are not working is because the films that are on them are bad. Like, if the best...
Because...
No, I'm just trying to tell you, like, if some of the best film, if we know, like, some of the best Ugandan films are this and this and this and this, and then you come and you create a streaming platform and you're like, I have a lot of Ugandan films and none of them is there. Like people from other countries that came to you because they want to see these specific Ugandan films will be like, okay, so you do not have any of the best, like,
you have the others?
Like, who did you get?
Giving up. I think at the end of the day, it's bargaining power. Because usually you find that most of the... Okay, what I've heard mostly, most of the producers are tired of things of give me content, I sell, and I give you money. Many of them actually want Kagwirao. Like Kagwa, you have a platform, come, you tell me what you're giving me, I tell you how much I want.
Have these platforms paid the Kagwirao ones?
Shiman.
Have they?
I think time will tell.
Anyway,
we have not yet had stories. But obviously, between our filmmakers, all the guys who actually have good news, keep it. Especially the good news that involves money, and earning, they keep it.
Yeah,
that's how some of those guys who first got money, like from Mount Choice, behaved. That's how some of them ate them. I remember what you told us.
Yeah.
Those guys, remember how when Walter was here.
Yes.
Natugamba bagaya bamwe, notugamba bagaya bamwe abalaka bakola film nga bafunye sente.
Yeah.
But the cast and crew did not understand or know about it. So I think that's where it is. But all these platforms, we know Quiso TV, Afro Mobile. I've heard about something by Atin Pro.
You see, like I told you, everyone is creating
there's so
something.
Many. I've had something else I want to say here, but it is coming. at least I've been one of the people who have
like
been...
I even have a friend who wanted to open one name ga touch cola.
Sent as name episode.
Nemugamba touch cola. Yeah. I think someone did a very, very good thesis about it from Nigeria of why it's very, very hard to put together a streaming platform in Africa. One, you're dealing with people that are competing with you within your homeland. They are competing with you. Say, when it comes to a platform like Showmax, you're dealing with people that are already buying content from your place. Like with Uganda, they're already buying some of the best content from Uganda. Say your Showmax, but your competitor is Netflix, is already buying some of the best content from Uganda.
Which means you can't have it.
He's already buying some of the best content from Kenya. And when they are buying this content, they come with prestige and they come with money. I don't know if you get that.
I do.
Like they are coming with prestige, and then they are coming
bragging rights of actually
the bragging rights of I'm on Netflix,
yes.
And then they are coming with a lot of money, and because of that, they're already looking better than you because
they have won.
Because I have a feeling if they were bringing say 10K and Showmax is bringing 13K, there are chances someone would take the 10K because they want to say it's on Netflix. So they're already coming with a lot of money, and then they're coming with prestige. So they are competing with you. And on the other hand, they have a lot of infrastructure well put together, something that most of the Africans are really struggling with. And they have that marketing that you can't compete with. For the years they were not here, they managed to work with the people that are trying to compete with them. Say Netflix films were already on DSTV. Some of their series were on DSTV, and whenever it starts, their banner comes up, which is free advertisement on a person that will later compete with you.
Yes.
And so by the time you're trying to compete with them, like people have already bought into them more than they're willing to buy into you.
So to all of you who are actually watching this, of course the question is, how does this connect? What is the news? Where is the problem? We are basically trying to let you know. A few weeks ago, a few days ago, those who are subscribers of Showmax, they got an email which was telling them, we didn't want to shock you, but we wanted to prepare you. Mpola, and we were informing you that actually Showmax is closing.
At the end of this month.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that was a shocker. Of course, we had had rumors that there were lots of changes that were happening since Canal Plus.
This is less than a year after Showmax rebranded. Because they rebranded last year. And the focus was to give people a better experience, make it more affordable, and bring more, like, there is a way they say bring more hyper local shows. So just to give someone that's watching what Showmax has been doing and what their advantages have been over anyone that has been playing in Africa, is Showmax went hyper-local in every market that DSTV was strong. So Showmax, I think, is the only streaming platform that had a film from all the Anglo and Francophone countries, sub-Saharan Africa. Like they had content from there. As long as MultiChoice was there, Showmax had original content from there. By original content, I don't mean original Showmax content, but original content that was exclusive to Showmax. And how this used to happen is most of the content they had produced originally for Mnet, and Mnet, like Power Magic is also an extension of Mnet.
Yes.
Most of that content kind of ended up
on
Showmax. So that's how you could find a lot of Ugandan films on Showmax, a lot of Kenyan films,
and they had made
Zambian films. And in fact, in 2024, Showmax was the second most consumed in Africa after Netflix.
Oh, okay.
So in the third, I think it was Prime, and then Disney. And I think Disney was in that position because they've mostly focused on Nigeria and South Africa. So, and even when you look at the top 10 of Showmax, for example, like in 2024, still their top 10 most watched projects were African projects. There was only one project that wasn't African, and that was the dragon thing. It's a spin-off. It's a spin-off of Game of Thrones.
House of Dragons?
Yeah, House of Dragons. Yes. So like Showmax has like people like it's not closing down because it did not work, but maybe it's closing down because maybe the model wasn't sustainable. Maybe because people that have been watching DSTV on a higher end were getting it for free. Because I mean, I kind of get it for free.
Because you are one of the higher end. Nitwachimanya, insider. I've seen you with bags of multi-choice. I've seen you with merchandise. I have seen you clad, proud, walking around like a billboard of multi-choice. Sweater, jumper, ngato, vesti. And so it is just to mention but a few. For the viewers, just to make sure they know who we are talking with.
Are you done? Yeah, so but for this is not the very first time that DSTV itself has been doing something that's trying to get people to watch much of their things online. Before that, they did something called, I think it was called Africa Magic Go. That was as early as 2011. But it was mainly for the people in the diaspora.
Okay.
So
that they're able to access the content.
Yeah, so that those people, but much of the content that was there was South African and Nigerian. Of course,
which were the most outstanding by then.
Yes, which were the most outstanding by then. As time went on and people started demanding for more people that look like them, that speak like them, and also we also started asking like, no, we do not want to be seeing we started asking for East African.
We all don't click.
We all don't click Igwe. So when we started asking, now they started branching out, and then before you know, Showmax was introduced in 2015, and right now I think after evaluating and considering and looking at the fact that much of the content they have that wasn't South African or African was basically from HBO. I think they were like, we can let it go.
I was looking at here. I don't know if these are accurate figures, but when I look at they're talking about the accumulated losses of multi-choice. Of course, this is what probably led to the buy-in and all that, and of course the decision by maybe the new owners saying, I think we need to cut off things and refocus.
There is an episode we did here where we talked about why. I said why I think multi-choice got into losses in the first place. And unfortunately, most people might not want to hear this, but we might be one of the reasons why multi-choice got into losses. Ugandans. I can tell you one thing for free. There was a season of Big Brother Nigeria where the Nigerians managed to make their investment in Big Brother in 2 weeks. Like they managed to make their investment in Big Brother's entire season in 2 weeks, and they started considering, can we have Big Brother twice a year? That's how self-sufficient that market is. Because that market is self-sufficient, it has a lot of variants of Africa Magic, Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, which other is there? Because it's like there are many.
Yeah.
And it's because all these people have a tangible market to tap into.
And the way they make it represent Africa magic.
Yes.
Even the awards.
Yes,
that side.
Yes, those awards I usually say it's Nigerian awards where we come in as representatives.
We just get invited.
We get invited.
So that we don't feel left out.
Yeah, we come in and we wear suits. Like those Ugandans who go and wear agba. Like, what's their problem?
Church collar.
Okay, anyway. Okay, like I don't even know how we drifted off to that area, but you see, things get manky.
you know, Nigerians are like Kenyans, eh? Very aggressive. They can make you eat what you're not supposed to eat.
But you see, it's a very, very strong market, and they buy.
Yeah.
So when it comes to Uganda, unfortunately, our country exists in Kampala. Like, if Cinema UG doesn't make it in Kampala, it has failed in Uganda. If you're an artist and you... No, I'm just giving examples. If you're an artist and your concert cannot make you money in Kampala, chiba chiganye, which is not the thing in Nigeria. In Nigeria, you can make your money in Calabar, you can make it in Lagos, you can make it in Abuja. Like, there are many places.
But we have had platforms that have closed in Nigeria.
Yes.
Yes.
They were out-competed. Like, we're talking about a market where one Yoruba film actually made 1 billion naira. So they have a very strong market. When it comes to Uganda, every person you're marketing to is in Uganda. So you're imagining, and I'm not saying these people did not deserve it, but if you're shooting an episode of 5K and you're shooting about 5 episodes a week, okay, we see 5 episodes, but so just do the math where every episode is like 5K. The question you have to ask yourself, are Ugandan subscribers
going to give you that
even much? Making the money for that one show,
one episode,
for that one show in a month?
Oh yeah.
Like, is MultiChoice Uganda making 25?
How long is it going to take them to actually get
back the money?
Yeah.
So
ziringa nyumba z'abapangisa
for Uganda, because you say nyumba z'abapangisa zituuka ne zizza
anti ng'oyise emyaka 10.
For Uganda, you have no idea. Because ate n'ekirala tulina piracy atali regulated.
Omwana yangambye mulina abaana bagenda ne bakwata episode za gundi bagita batya enya play it loud visa and what
visa and vibes.
Yes, naji screenshotting and posting ayo gundi emukwemu na omanyi episode ku TikTok.
Yeah,
screenshot.
So
where does it leave the person who's putting in money?
So when it comes to Uganda, I think we were part of the reasons the losses happened.
So I feel like whether you want it or not.
When they start, when Cholanti, when the losses happened and they had to revise, how many shows did we keep? No, but Ochmanyi, like, you can remember those days we were doing like 3 hours of new content, new episodes, and after the issues, netusigazanga tulina episode emu. So personally, I think all these things escalated and probably other issues.
Yes.
And Showmax couldn't stay.
So generally, ladies and gentlemen, we are all saying that unless you people actually come out and support, people are running in losses. And the guys who are trying so much to give back to us, to enable us make these beautiful shows, why don't you guys make good stuff? They're expensive stuff. You understand? Very expensive stuff. And of course, when you don't subscribe, when you don't pay subscription, when you don't come out to watch and support, this is what is going to continue happening. And at the end of the day, we're trying to build a continent where we believe we actually have enough content to actually make money. So all your siblings, your family members, your brothers and sisters who work in the industry are actually going to struggle in a way if at all you don't come out to support. And there's a belief, Kagwa, that more opportunities are actually closing.
Yeah.
More, because they ask at the end of the day, evaluation.
Yes.
You sit down, Kagwa, ne tukubuuza, tukuwadde emitwalo 10 ejja $.
Osobola okuzzaako 5.
Komyawo kale 5 zokka. 15 out of 10. Yeah. And people cannot give the answer about that.
I know.
And of course, the things when we had questions about the content support development program and that money having to go back. The things about money that has been given to us to recycle, small revolving funds, those things. At the end of the day, they are going to all die out, and the guys who are trying to, they are going to also bagenda kugwa. So, what do you say finally?
I think my final is Showmax closing should, one, show you content is very, very expensive to make. Yeah. Even when you look at how Power Magic is running right now, the fact that we have fewer new shows that are running is supposed to show you that content is very expensive to make. Yet it's very easy for you to be at home and you're like, we need new shows. Like the time Ugandans were like, that pet TV is showing us a lot of old films. Do you know what they call old films? The ones that came back, that came out in 2025, because they managed for them to go and get it pirated, and they got it for free, and they're like, that TV is giving us very old films. Never sebo. The reason why your local TV, your best TV is giving you Lugambo at 8 is because content is expensive. Bye.
Kagwaya zino obusungu bungi. Kasatogedde kukwambala gundi za gundi. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this yet another episode. Of course, it's sad when we end like this, because we see opportunities closing and people losing out, because now imagine all those who were able to actually watch even the Ugandan content that was running on Showmax. It means they can't find it anywhere else. If it airs on a Power Magic and it's done, probably done, or Power Magic, the regular. So it means we need to find ways of supporting our own, find ways to make sure these guys believe in us the way we believe in ourselves. It's been another episode. Thank you so much, Cinema UG, for supporting and making sure this happens. These guys, very, very, very incredible job if it comes to marketing film. Mubanonyeko, trust me, temujja kwejusa. Center Productions, these guys, they say, it's a sound bachekwata. Do you want an advert? Do you want a live event sound? Do you want a film and TV show sound? Center Production can do anything. They do editing, they do recording, and make sure they treat it for you. Actually, these days I realize they even do studio setups. They can go and actually create for you a studio for yourself and treat whatever you want to work with. That's Center Productions. They are with us. We have Adlam Consults. These guys, mindset training, they can coach you so well, and trust me, they will change the way you see life. Ava Juliet Studios in Muyenga here, these guys, anything to do with locations. If you want to a set like as beautiful as ours for your podcasts, they have more of these, even more than this. They have spaces bigger if you have a TV show and you want to, do things that are bigger enough. DSP events, you have an event, you have a party, you have a wedding, these guys can sort your events. So trust them with your event. Trust me, they will not disappoint you. And of course, making UG Films famous, we are here, we are moving, and we are ministering to you, and we so believe everything is going to go well to make the UG Films famous. My name is Kasule Douglas Benda, Tuamadage Kajansi Eke Salongo, and we sign out.